Good morning. I'm Dr. Christine Rankin. Welcome back to South Metro Wellness Clinic here in Burnsville, Minnesota. Nice to see you guys all already. I want to start by wishing everybody a happy, safe holiday season here. There's been an awful lot of activity going on, and for those of you wondering, today is one of my favorite days because I actually had peanut brittle for breakfast. My technician brought it in. He says, "You have to have a couple pieces of this." And he was right. It was actually really, really good. And all of the other fun gifts that have come in, Bailey's Irish Cream, this poinsettia over here actually is gracing us from Iowa. I went down to visit my folks' farm in Iowa on Sunday, got to see my siblings and their children. Everybody was very, very happy that it was Christmas. And my mom had this whole array of beautiful poinsettias here. I chose the dark pink. The dark pinkish red. There was a dark red, there was this mauve color, and my mom invited me to take one and bring it back here. So Merry Christmas to you all from my parents in Iowa. It was very important to them that I made that announcement as well. And I wanted to talk to people a little bit about what my grown-up Christmas wish list was. And it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. It wasn't exactly what everybody else thought it would be, but it has evolved a little bit over time. This all started about 2 years ago when a lovely attorney who I worked with in Minneapolis referred in a few people who spoke Spanish and asked me if I would see these clients as my patients, even though I don't speak Spanish language natively. She says, "Do you think you can take these people? They don't have anywhere else to go. It's going to be a long drive to go to St. Paul or Minneapolis to another practice. Do you think this is a case you can take?" And because she offered, I said yes. And even though you have some stumbles and some struggles when you're trying to figure out how to communicate with people who speak a different language than you do, it was a wonderful experience. And I decided to mold that into some more professional goals and do some outreach. And today, 2 years later, we actually have a growing base of bilingual Spanish and English speakers here. And I decided to do some outreach and also collaborate with another practice in West St. Paul with a native Spanish speaker and also in South Minneapolis. This doctor reached out to me over the summer season, I want to say, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, you're huge. You have 4 or 5 different clinics. Why would you want to talk to me? But he did, and so I decided to collaborate with him. His practice is in West St. Paul. I'm going to be working with his associate doctor, also a very, very warm person, very professional, on how to use our social media presence and to use our websites to invite more Spanish speakers into our practices and make people feel comfortable with trying chiropractic for the first time. So in our next couple videos, we're going to be talking to you specifically about trying chiropractic and about debunking some chiropractic myths. They're out there and they're pretty significant, and unfortunately it's a deterrent to people from trying chiropractic care for the first time. So if you've never seen a chiropractor before and you're thinking about it, you know your alignment is probably not where it should be, and you're kind of nervous about trying someone for the first time, I'm going to go through. This video is absolutely for you. We're going to be talking about how smooth the process is, how smooth the consultation is, how low risk it is, and how affordable chiropractic care really is, and you'll probably feel a lot more comfortable trying chiropractic care for the first time. That will be next week. Until then, we've also gotten word that there were some extremely significant car accidents out on Highway 42 in McAndrews. People are driving their cars very, very hard. It's been kind of exciting season, but very, very stressful as well. So I want to encourage people, make sure you keep your radios down. Look farther down the road. Use your defensive driving skills. Just yesterday, there were 3 accidents right out here, not far from our office, and those cars looked like they were totaled. So it's not worth it. You know, keep your speed down, look farther down the road, and make sure that you're using those defensive skills. There's going to be a lot of alcohol use this week. There's going to be a lot of highly confident drivers when they shouldn't be because the weather is good. And a little secret here, we actually see worse accidents with more injuries when the weather is good, because people have their confidence up, they're driving their cars harder, there's less inhibition there, and so there's just a lot more driver error. So make sure everybody in your seatbelt, even the kids, everybody's wearing their seatbelt, even the kids in the back, and everybody feels safe on the road. Until next week, and yes, we will be filming next week. It's going to be December 31st, Tuesday morning, as promised, as always, with more information about our collaborative efforts with West St. Paul and debunking chiropractic myths. Make sure if you're thinking about chiropractic for the first time, that video absolutely, once again, is for you. So until then, be safe, drive defensively, and have a very, very happy holiday season. We'll see you next time.